Hey everyone, how you doing? My name's Jose Yanez. I'm the owner of Full Circle Financial Planning. Today we're going to talk about something that's difficult for a lot of people, myself included, and that would be budgeting. So why is budgeting so difficult? Well, it's human nature. We tend to prioritize short-term gratification over our long-term priorities. Long-term priorities such as retirement, saving for a down payment on a home, our kids' college, those things are so far in the future sometimes that we kind of just tend to not really pay much attention to them, or when we do think about them, we have what's called paralysis by analysis. But one of the biggest things I hear when people come into our office and we start doing financial planning is, Jose, I make X amount of dollars, but I don't know where it all goes. And that comes down to one of the most fundamental, or I guess you could say foundational aspects of financial planning, which is creating a budget, creating your cash flow. That allows us to kind of figure out and prioritize what's important to you. What do you want to save for? And just to keep it simple, there's three areas of budgeting that your dollars tend to fall into. And that's your fixed cost, your variable cost, and then your miscellaneous. So what are some items that might fall into your fixed cost? Well, that would be items such as your mortgage or your rent, life insurance, car payments, insurance payments, those type of things. Your variable would be groceries, gas, pet food, items that you know you have to pay, but month to month, it might vary. For example, you're not traveling as much, so maybe you're spending less on gas, or because of inflation, the cost of groceries has increased. And then the last part would be your miscellaneous. And this is the part where most people tend to get into trouble with their spending. And again, me included, our family, our Target trips and going to eat out at restaurants. And, it tends to be the fun things that we like to do with our money. Those fall under miscellaneous. But if we can learn how to maybe reduce that even by a little, that might create the savings you need for your long-term priorities and your long-term goals. So I recommend my clients do this. And it's, for a lot of people, it's a total gut punch, because we don't like to see what we spend. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. We use our card. I don't want to think about it anymore, especially in the months where we might have birthdays, or, November and December tend to be really tough times that you don't want to look at your spending because you're spending a lot of money on gifts and the holidays. So what I tell people is take a boring month, take a month where you're not really spending much. For us, that would be, maybe like an October and a September. Everyone's back in school, we're back in the swing of things. And that just kind of gives us an idea of what comes in, what goes out, where do we have to make some improvements? Do we have money left at the end of the month that we can maybe save towards other goals or kind of pad our emergency fund? Again, if you have any questions, give us a call. Our phone number is 517-220-2155, or you can email us with any questions you have at info@fullcirclefp.com. That's info@fullcirclefp.com.